Hey GED students, it's GED question of the day time. And we've been asked a kind of simple question, probably simpler really than what you'll see on the GED, but definitely this skill gets involved in things we do see on the GED. So let's take a look. It says, which two lines pictured in the graph below are parallel? Really, guys, this is a vocab check. Vocab check. Do you know what the heck I mean by parallel lines? So, parallel lines. Now, I've actually been involved in conversations where people argue about this definition, and it depends if they're doing three-dimensional or two-dimensional geometry. Just to let you know, if you feel like arguing with me, just all the lines that I'm looking at on the GED, we're going to assume to be on a two-dimensional plane. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's good. This doesn't matter to you anyway. But anyway, so this definition of parallel will always hold for the GED. Okay, fair enough? Fair enough. Okay, so what am I talking about? Parallel lines. Okay, so parallel lines can go on forever without touching. Without touching. Okay, so that being said, this idea here is that they're going to have to be at the exact same angle. They're going to run on and on forever without touching. So like, let's just take a look at, for example, the green and the blue lines. Definitely not parallel because we see the point of intersection. We see where they touch. They are not parallel lines. Same thing with the green and yellow. If I examine the green and yellow lines, they could not be parallel. There's their point of intersection. They do touch. But hopefully you see a pair of lines here that no matter how long you made them, it's not that they don't just touch on the graph. No matter how long you made them, forever and ever, if you look at this yellow line and this red line, they would stay equidistant apart. Like if they're 5 inches apart here, they'd be 5 inches apart here, 5 inches apart here, constantly, totally 5 inches apart till the end of eternity. They're running in the exact same slope. They're kind of slanting through space at the same exact angle. Therefore, they will remain equidistant apart forever and ever. They're never going to touch. And so even if we pulled out this graph to go on forever, they would not touch. And so we can say that those two lines there are parallel. So let me erase all this gross messiness. Which two lines are parallel? The yellow and the red line. And I did have people point out to me that this was really hard to see if you're colorblind. So I'll just label these. Let's call this A, B, C, and D. So when I say the yellow and the red lines, I do mean line B and line C. Great. If you have any questions about this or any other GED topic, be sure to drop it in the comments. I'll do my very best to answer it.